what's going on, everybody? This is Degan from Degan Network, and welcome to another tutorial of Roller Coaster Tycoon. We're on Scenario 5, Evergreen Gardens. Okay, convert this beautiful Evergreen Gardens into a thriving theme park. Your objective, to have at least 1,000 motherfuckers in your park at the end of October year 4, with a park rating of at least 600. Great. I hate this park. I really do. It's one of my least favorite parks ever. It fucking sucks. Okay, so first thing you do, obviously, close your fucking park. $1 admission price. Fuck off. Okay, and you got one guest, so we need to find this motherfucker. So go to the guest tab, find this guest 12 guy. He's like walking. Where the hell are you, bro? I don't even see him. Whatever the case is, tell him to get the fuck out. Because the park is closed. Next thing, this is a pretty large park, and I'm not going to use the whole thing. You're out of your goddamn mind if you're going to use the whole thing. I mean, that is insane. I like to use just a portion of it. Mostly because, A, why would I open the entire park? It's kind of like Leafy Lake, except this is 100 times worse because there's so many paths. You know what I mean? Now, I recommend using the flatter areas, you know, over here, but you kind of need to build things here too. You don't want to just have them walk all the way over here for nothing. You know what I mean? So first, cut the paths off. Definitely get rid of the path over here. What the hell? Get rid of that shit. Goodbye, goodbye. Okay. Also, I recommend also getting rid of these paths. This T intersection, gone. Get the fuck out. Alright. Also, your loan, we can go up to 40,000. So they're pretty fair. That's cool. I'm just gonna pause the game real quick. See, we got transportation rides. Not gonna build them. Great. Ferris wheel, hedge maze. Ah, hedge maze. This is pretty much the entire park is a hedge maze. We have 2 roller coasters. Wonderful. Great. And we pretty much got nothing. To be honest, we don't really have a lot of things here. Okay. Oh, I could definitely build a food court up here. That would be awesome. Cool. I'm going to, oh my god, extend the path up here, cut that off at the spot here, and I'm going to get rid of this ugly statue for a food court here. Nice. Okay. Let me go ahead and build a food court here. Boom. Boom. Drink stall. This bathroom. Cool. I think that's good. And a path. 1, 2, 3, 4, and my info kiosk is going to go there. Now, there's plenty of rides that we can build. They all suck. I mean, they're not giving us a single fucking roller coaster that I want to build. Not going to spend 30 grand building a wooden roller coaster. My recommendation, go for roller coaster first, and then we'll take a whack at the information kiosk. That's pretty much generally how that's gonna work. Man, this park sucks. I hate this park. I really do. There's like nothing good about it. Like it's sad. It sucks. I hate it. I fucking hate this park. Goddamn merry-go-round. Ugh. Boo. Motherfucker. Come on. Alright, that's good. And we got just like takes so much money to do. Ugh. There we go. And I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna try out this free admission thing. Well, not really. You know what? I'm just gonna charge $100 for now. Open the park, motherfuckers. Okay, cool. $1. I'm good with that. And let's go ahead and build the scrambled eggs here somewhere. Fortunately, nobody really likes the scrambled egg. Nobody likes scrambled egg. I want to go on something more thrilling than a scrambled egg. Dude, scrambled egg is kind of cool. You have to admit. In a normal theme park, you would get on a scrambled egg, okay? I personally would not go on the teacups because I hate that ride. It makes me sick. I don't like dizzy things. But water rides are the shit. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, no. There we go. Fucking scrambled eggs. Free? Go out of your damn mind. Whoa, merry-go-round has no path leading from his exit. Shit. Totally forgot about that. Okay, so basically, so far that's all we can really do, just to build normal rides. But remember, don't open up the entire park. That is the big lesson in this park. Do not, I repeat, do not open up that entire park because you will be fucked. Because you're going to have to spread out rides all over the place. Make sure you cut the paths off. That way nobody can go anywhere. And if they are going to go everywhere, go to a place where they actually have something for you. You know, like food and, you know, stuff like that. Good shit. Let's hire a shitty handyman. Even if no one's going to be doing anything. I'm really just waiting for that steel roller coaster so we can actually do something. And let's see here, roller coaster. They better fucking hurry up. Alright, I'll check back in later. Just see ya. Yep. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to July Year 1. Okay, so let's start with the dynamics of the park that we have currently. Well, I did build all the general rides that I could without wasting a lot of time. Car ride and the hedge maze is the ones I'm not doing. Still haven't got any thrill rides, but the order that I used the research screen. I did roller coaster first, and my gamble worked. I got steel roller coaster immediately, so that was awesome. And then I did the information kiosk, so shops install, and I got that. And then I went back to doing just thrill rides and general rides. That's it, because we really don't have any. Yup. And then roller coasters, I was satisfied with steel. I was going to do that anyway. So let's just take a look at my take on the shuttle loop. You know, I always build a shuttle loop type roller coaster. I love doing custom design of these. I think it's awesome. It takes a little bit of creativity. I call it Evergreen Snake, and the reason why I did this is because I wanted to utilize the borders of the park. So I just pretty much did 3 loops, triple loop going in, nice little bank, and a little spiral. I do this all the time. This is like my signature thing for shuttle loop. But, you know, it's only 40 miles an hour, and I can bring it up to like 45, and then this excitement rating will be like 650. It's just, the intensity also goes up to like 960, and I'm just not going to do that because I actually want this to make money. So 606, I'm kind of okay with it, you know. It's not my best work, but in terms of, you know, artistics and creativity, I'm actually kind of satisfied with this. And then we have this, which is an awesome freaking roller coaster, man. I was like, this park fucking sucks. I'm gonna go all out. Fuck you all, you know, type of thing. This is my take on a shuttle loop. They actually give you some pretty decent designs for the presets. You know, the regular shuttle loop, and then you got Fizzly, which is pretty cool. But I think it costs so much money to build. Man, I don't even know. Do we have like a flat area that I can just find out how much it is? Like, can't construct this here. Fuck you, little bitch. You know? Oh, I had something there. I think it's like, it's 8,000 for that, and it's only like 580. And then Exterminator, this shit's bigger, a lot bigger, and it's like 12,000. It's fucking expensive as shit, but it looks awesome, right? So I decided that I was gonna build my own little Exterminator here, and let's keep in mind that this guy was like 640, right? My little Exterminator, it didn't cost me 12 grand. However, I did loan 12 grand to do it, and I'm cool with that. So it cost me maybe 10 grand to build this, and you know, it's pretty awesome. So let's take a look. Remember that dip that I was talking about in the previous park in Diamond Heights? If you haven't checked that video out, go check it out. I'm pretty cool with that park too. You know, I hated it before, but it was awesome. So it goes down, does that little turn thing, it goes through with the what was it, lower large helix going down, comes in with the little hills here. I just did that to waste time, and then I do another bank loop, and that's the only reason why I was wasting time. I really wanted to do an underground shuttle loop, or fucking vertical loop. It goes up to the chain, and then it comes down, goes in. I was really worried I was gonna it wasn't gonna make it up this hill. Another loop goes through, back through the loop, which I thought was fucking awesome. I was actually kind of worried about this turn. I thought it was gonna make it like an ultra extreme type of thing. Comes through, on-ride photo. Online photo. They're gonna post the pictures online without your consent. Brakes, comes back in, and instant 719. I was very happy about this, and we just got a haunted house. Cool. Haunted house, motherfuckers. God damn it, we don't need any more of these gentle motherfucker rides, so I'm gonna take that off. And I saved this space here for any other improvements that I can make. Well, not for this, but anything else that we can use. Haunted house. Haunted house. We can save the haunted house for later. Well, I could just put it up here, but I'm gonna save the haunted house for later. We also got something cool like a log flume, which I'm going to build. I'm gonna try and do a kick-ass log flume, but you know, I have 6,000 to go back down to. Okay, 16. Cool. I think everything's nice for July year one. I'm actually kind of satisfied with this, but I still hate this park. I really do. That's why I really want to build cool fucking rides. Kind of, you know, I'm getting into this momentum of building amazing rides in the last few parks. So I'm just gonna bust that out. I mean, nutcracker. I mean, look at that shit, man. That is sexy. I think all my I'm gonna try and get the log flume above 6 this time. It's gonna be long. All right, peace. All right, guys, welcome to March year 2. Here's the park overview. And remember when I said I'm gonna do a log flume and I'm gonna get it over 6? Well, it is a really long log flume. It's, you know, damn, that queue time is insane, but too fucking bad. Well, anyway, let's see here. We start here, we go up, all the way up. This is like the first minute, it's just up. Go down, around, my usual formula, like water slide, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna go all the way down here, and go up, go back around, and then we're gonna have another fall. This is a huge fucking fall, man. I mean, whoosh, boom, and that's about it. Call it Evergreen Falls. And guess what? 723. What? That is awesome, man. I don't think I've gotten a log flume up that high without making it like super long. You know, like I've seen a number of YouTube videos in my years, and you know people have like 9 or 10 excitement rating, but the tracks are humongously long. That's not my game. I like to actually, you know, I'm not gonna spend 40,000 on a fucking track, but you know I only spent like 5,000 on this, and it's like 723, so I'm pretty happy with that. You know, that's my thing. I don't spend money, but I try to get the most excitement rating as possible. So that's good. The only problem with doing this though, with like log flumes and water slides, it in you know water-based rides, it just takes forever for the boats to come back. So at the end of the day, these motherfuckers are not happy, and they're like, I want to get off. But you know they can lick my ass because 723 is amazing. And we got a couple other rides, you know, like water slide, where I'm totally gonna do that as well. And we also got go-karts, so that's cool. Go-karts are cool. And we can build go-karts. I'm thinking about building go-karts over here or over here. I haven't decided yet. With that being said, I definitely want to do like another a water slide over here. Utilize this landmass because it's large, or it's just, you know, high, so I don't have to worry about, oh, it's too high for support. Blah. I don't have to worry about that shit. But the question is, where do I put the entrance and exit? Over here? You know, I have no idea. Don't want to make a insane water slide. Well, actually I do. I just don't want to spend 10 grand on it, and there is a lot of throw up here. Let's go ahead and put that there. You can clean that shit. Okay. I have about 571 guests in the park. My park rating kind of went down. It's 760. I don't really care. And in terms of money, profit $50 per week. That's some bullshit right there. I don't think that's true. Weird. Really weird. Okay, and I also got the safest park in the country award. So that's good. There's no way I make about 3 grand a month. So I'm cool with that. Entrance fee is still $25. And everything's good. The only problem is, you know, we're at year 2, we're like 25% through this, and I already have 500 guests. As soon as I get 1,000, I'm pretty sure I'll get that by the end of the year. I need to start replacing these motherfuckers because they're spending a lot of money, and that kind of sucks. But regardless, thus far I'm doing pretty good. I still hate this park, but I'm very satisfied with the rides within it. You know, got creativity. Okay. So I'll see you guys in about 6 months. Hey everybody, welcome to October of year 2. So we're at the halfway point. I have 760 of these motherfuckers, and with an up arrow, so I'm quite happy about that. Man, my ratings went down to like 500 on at one point. Let's see, where's my park rating? Oh, look at that. April to May was like at 500. Man, this whole food court area was destroyed. It was insane. I had like 8 or 9 angry people faces around here, and it was freaking killer, man. I was like, wow, why are they so pissed off? And I found out it was probably because of the log flume. Okay, so I don't have any more pissed off red angry people. I had like 5 or 6 of those bitches, and yeah, a lot of people were upset about the log flume because it's too long. But yeah, see, everybody's like unhappy because it's so long. But that's okay. I don't care. You chose to get on it, man. It's like that Jurassic Park ride at the freaking Universal Studios or whatever. It's been like 12 years since I've been on that, but you know, it's like 5 minutes of crap, and then there's a huge drop at the end. That's it. It's like Disneyland in Tokyo. It's fucking annoying. It's actually in Chiba. but they're what was it, Splash Mine, whatever, Splash Mountain. Man, it's like 5 minutes of fucking Disney shit, you know, and then it's just one small drop at the end. I'm like, fuck you. Okay, so I built this Evergreen Rapids. It's basically, you know, river rapids. Again, I use this space as usual, and I got it to $6.99, so I'm happy. This is like a water park almost. I have all my water slides. Water stuff is over 6. The water slide is actually the worst, which is insane. But man, this log flume 746, I'm very happy with that. Okay. In terms of rides, I think we've researched all the thrill rides. I have a bunch of shit that I should build, but I'm saving those till year 3 and 4. I have go-karts left. I may use this again, and I even have motion simulator. It's the first time I've seen motion simulator being researched within the last 5 scenarios. 3D cinemas, Gravitron, you know, it works. General rides, I still have observation tower, stupid hedge maze. I'm not going to do the transportation hedge maze crap this time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at Leafy Lake and Diamond Heights tutorial for that. Man, not River Rapids, this river boat ride shit. That's the one I'm looking for. Man, because that shit will get you some money. Alright. Ah, come on. I'm not gonna pay $1.50 for that. Piece of shit. This motherfucker. 2 and 12. What do you have to say? Alright, you're good. And then I built Wollabelly like usual. And then man, we have a lot of broken benches and throw up around here. It's bullshit. I have 4 of these handymen and they don't know how to clean up this park. This park is evergreen bullshit. This park sucks. 1,000 motherfuckers. My entrance fee is $35. I'd jack that motherfucker up to $50 just because I hate these people. You know, they actually say shit like, "Oh, I'm not paying $3 for this shit." I'm like, fuck you. It's $7.62. You better pay $3 for it. Pretty soon they're gonna be complaining about $2.50, and I'm gonna be like, fuck off, douche. They're not gonna complain about this. Anyway, we're halfway through, so I'll see you guys in the middle of year 3. Peace. Welcome to September year 3. Okay. So I've done some work, a little bit of work in the last few months. I have about 965 guests with an up arrow, and I've paid off my loan, and I have about $3,000. So it took me 3 years to pay down all my loan. It's because I built all this shit. I've also built this. It's a corkscrew. I remember in Dynamite Dunes, I was like, I built the corkscrew type roller coaster. It was like, it was a power launch, so it was a shuttle loop type, and I remember I was like, dude, I can't get this shit up to 6. This is starting to piss me off. Well, I built this, and it goes through a corkscrew, some helix up, and then it goes to another corkscrew, my signature, you know, Rhapsody thing. Lakeshire, I couldn't come up with a good name for it. It's by this stupid lake called the Lakeshire. It's, I'm sure a lot of you know where that's from. And it's 6:15, so that's good. And I also built go-karts. Now, I was expecting this to be a little bit better than, oh, it is 6:15. Nice. It said 1:32 or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck? But it's 6:15 now, so that's good. Goes all over the place there. Seriously, it said like 1:32 or 1:15 or some bullshit like 30 seconds ago. I didn't even adjust anything. It's 1. Cool, I'm fine with that. And I've noticed that everybody was pissed off at my water slide because everything was stuck here. So if you have a water slide, occasionally, you know, make sure you take a look at it because it could be stuck. That's sad. It was stuck like that for about 6 months. Part partially the reason why I didn't make a whole lot of money. Okay. Other than that, I think I'm doing pretty good. Now I have 1,000 guests. No up arrow anymore. My ratings are okay. Better than that freaking 500 shit. So I'm doing pretty good. Unfortunately, I think most people are kind of out of money. This path is disgusting. I need to go to the bathroom. Suck balls. I want to go home. I'm tired. Alright, so a lot of people are getting tired. Cool. And they said my entrance fee is cheap, right? Raise that up to 40 bucks. And that's good. Cool. I'm guessing, you know, I'm going to spend my next year just replacing guests and, you know, build a few more rides here and there. But that's really all there is to it. You know, that's what year 4 parks are like. Year 4 and 5, they're annoying. They're so long. I mean, I've been watching Top Chef while I was doing this. Just, you know, kicking back, relaxing. Oh, I got another up arrow. Oh, yeah. Alright, peace. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to October year 4. Oh, yeah. About fucking time. Seriously. Okay, so here is the park overview. I've used maybe 20 to 25% of the park. But, you know, I'm very happy with this park. I think I did a nice job. I didn't really do a whole lot before, but, you know, in the last year I did build this roller coaster. It's called Crafty Motherfucker. And I'll go over that later. But let's go ahead and take a look at the objective here. It says to have at least 1,000 guests by October year 4. Ratings is 600. Okay, I have 1225 guests. No loan. Company value of 75K. Park value of almost 30K. And 46K cash. My ratings are 897. And my admission price is 50 bucks. And they're like, oh, it's fucking cheap. But I'm not going to change that. Some tips for this park. Make sure you utilize the path cut system that you learned in Leafy Lake. If you haven't seen that, you know, you could definitely go back and take a look at that video. It's pretty awesome as well. But basically, grab those, you know, motherfuckers that are in here, close your park, kick them out, cut the paths off so you're limiting their, you know, exploration through your park. You don't want them to go all the way over here to this corner and be like, I'm tired, blah, you know. So just open your park sector and sector at a time. This is definitely one of those parks where you need to do that. Okay, other than that, let's go over some of the rides here. I've researched everything, pretty much, except shops and stalls and ride improvements. But you know, your transportations, I didn't build any of them. Gentle rides here, I've built them all except car ride and hedge maze. Roller coasters, they're freaking cool. You get a lot. Good variety. I've built steel corkscrew, steel, and wooden crazy. And then the thrill rides, I've built all of them actually. Yep, I built them all. Water rides, I've built them all except boat hire because that one sucks dick. And you got your food and all that stuff. Okay, so the first thing I built was this purple one, Evergreen snake. Like I said before, I just wanted to create some sort of, you know, roller coaster shuttle loop type that goes along the fence. I thought it was really creative of me, and I love the style of this. You know, 610 excitement rating. It's over 6. That's good with me. These people complain about money a lot, and it really pisses me off. You know, that they're only willing to pay like $2 for it. Then immediately afterwards, I spent, you know, 10 grand or so building Nutcracker over here. Really cool. Steel roller coaster, so it's the same as Evergreen snake. You know, it's nice. I particularly like the design of this coaster. Steel roller coaster is one of the easier ones to definitely build. It just costs a lot of money. You're definitely going to spend $5,000 on it to get a good roller coaster out of it, but you know, it's nice. And at the end of the day, it's $762, so I'm very happy with it. That's that. And then I built the log flume, the Evergreen Falls, 746 actually. The only problem is everybody doesn't want to ride it. Well, they do want to ride it, but then afterwards they're like, I want to get off, I want to get off, because it's a 5-minute ride. So that's that. Next, I took a whack at the water slide, the Evergreen water slide. And the reason why I'm using Evergreen as a name, I'm fucking lazy, and you know, this is like a water park to me. I really like the rides in this park, but I hate the scenario itself. 647. I'm perfectly content with that. I wish it was over 7, to be honest with you, but you know, you can't win them all. And then the River Rapids ride, I also took a smack at that. Got it up to 720. You know, that was awesome. Hey, that's cool. Okay, 80,000 company value. Nice. I'm not done explaining the fucking park, dude. Alright, fuck off. We come down here, and I built Lakeshire. Got it up to 614. It's pretty much a corkscrew coaster. Seal corkscrew. You know, it's like a shuttle loop type power launch. It's basic. It's whatever. I just wanted one that was over 6 for redemption from Dynamite Dunes. And then we have my favorite roller coaster in this park. It was very easy to get this up to 7. I had no problems with that. I got it on my first try because, you know, it's my favorite roller coaster in the entire game. It's the Wooden Crazy fucking Wild Mouse, Wooden Crazy Rodent roller coaster. And it's actually a great roller coaster in real life too. If you haven't ridden one of these, you're missing out. But it basically, my advice with this is you need to have sudden turns, but you need to be mindful of the speed. That's what really can kill the roller coaster is, you know, instant turns on high speeds. Like right there was, I thought it was dangerous, but I didn't, you know, it didn't happen. I got it over 8. It's 816. And, you know, I had a lot of 740s, 780s, and I just really wanted to get it up above 8. And I managed to do that without spending, you know, $10,000. I probably spent $5,000 or $4,000, to be honest with you. It's a pretty cool roller coaster. A lot of turns, you know, it's cool. Unfortunately, I had to add another chain hill here. Didn't really want that to happen, but, you know, it's whatever. If I didn't add this, it would be like a 740 roller coaster. But I did add it, and it's freaking awesome. So that's pretty much it for that. For this park, like I said, I completed it about fucking time because, man, I hate this park. But I love the rides in it, though. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you guys maybe learned something. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and either send me an email via YouTube or, you know, put them in the comments section. Definitely get back to you. Feel free to subscribe. That would be awesome too. And, you know, have a good one. See ya.